Happy Saturday to all those who celebrate. How's it going, everybody? Hi, Naive. 50 streams. Oh, brother. Sheesh. 50 consecutive streams is nothing to sneeze at. Especially since there have been no breaks. I have been here every single day. Every single day. And you know what? It's been great. 142 days straight. I mean, I'm having a great time. We're through like what? How many games now? Also, I'm super backlit right now, so there will not be any face cam right now. It would just look like a bad. Started keeping track. Yeah, I think I have a list. I mean, we're almost through Kotor 2, so that's nice. I mean, we got through what? Fallout 1 and 2. What else did I play? Like I played a lot of non-story based games and just kind of repetitive stuff, you know? 2017, almost 800 million, easy part 2. I'm so bad at identifying music. It's crazy. I just don't listen to the radio very much, or like I kind of stay in my own lane when it comes down to music. I have no clue what this is. Bandle, it just showcases how low my music IQ is. Oh, is this like Cake by the Ocean? No, okay. I know this song, but I do not remember the name of it at all. Not the right BPM. Oh, fuck, you're right. Oh, what is this? Something... I can only hear Cake by the Ocean in my head. Feels like a California summertime groove. God, my cat started eating my... I was wondering why this was right here. The cat started eating a napkin that I had on my desk. Why I had a napkin on my desk, I could not tell you. I don't know this. This is Glorp to the Gills. Baby eats paper. Yes. Baby do be eating paper. Senses. If I can't get it from the lyrics, then I don't know what it is, as always. I don't. Feels by Pharrell Williams, Calvin Harris, Katy Perry, and Big Sean. I mean, I know I click it and we're gonna get like 2 seconds. Something I've definitely never listened to. I've heard it on the radio. Don't judge my YouTube suggestion. Okay. Yep. I don't want to go too hard with that. So I want the VOD to actually be able to go bad. The backing track is fun. That's really all I can give it. Also, I should probably move the chat box. Let's move you like right here for now. Am I the asshole for being pissed nobody at the restaurant spoke English? Probably ripped that off from someone else. Oh, yeah. No doubt, no doubt. My girlfriend says I'm an asshole since I complained about a restaurant online and in person for this. We went to a restaurant and everyone there was Mexican, and we were the only black people there. We tried to order our food and nobody there spoke English. I speak really bad Spanish and I tried. This fucking pissed me off. You shouldn't be allowed to run a business in America if nobody in the business speaks English. I lived in Latvia and over there you needed to speak Latvian in order to work, which I did. Anyway, they mess up our order and give us shit we didn't order or even mention yet, demanded we pay for it. We refused and paid for the shit we ordered. I don't handle spicy food, and I told them not to add spicy sauce or peppers, yet they did. Yeah, this is definitely a bot. Also, you're the asshole. Pop has a good bit in the music. It's probably from something else. Yeah, Pop is like that. Also, like going to a Mexican restaurant and being like, I don't like spicy food is you're robbing yourself of experiences, and also you're robbing you're robbing yourself of an experience, and also you're being exposed to you're the asshole. You're the asshole for this. Like, can I say at best it's an everyone sucks here? You don't even have to speak at a restaurant. You can just point at the menu. That's true. I'm going to say you're the asshole. Yeah. Like you kind of bunged that one up. Am I the asshole for laughing when my toddler says daddy bad? What? Okay. My sister's family were staying with me for a month. Her daughter has a habit of saying some variation of that's bad, daddy. And my son picked it up as daddy bad. I've tried to get him to stop and he's never actually said it to my ex, his dad, before, so it wasn't that big of a deal. Yesterday, his dad came to see him. We were discussing some parenting things and he couldn't agree. My ex said the word bad, and my son immediately started saying, Daddy bad. I sort of awkwardly tried to laugh it off, but my ex was furious. He asked how he learned that and got really angry at me for laughing. He said I wouldn't like it if you was saying mummy bad, which is true. Nay, this is just funny. I mean, this is like you're probably not together for several reasons. And I'm gonna say not the asshole. You're the asshole. I mean, this is just Reddit. This is a classic Reddit moment of like, it's your fault for not raising your child. And also Reddit hates women, yeah. Unfortunately, there's some very rampant like underlying misogyny there. Am I the asshole for not wanting my girlfriend to go on a camping trip with her male friend alone? If you disrespect your ex in front of the child, you are a beep and should die. Yeah. Also, hang on. I should probably let's get some like backing tracks here. I feel like we need a little bit of something here. How loud is this? Oh, it's Dire Dire Docs to start. Just okay, there we go. You should be sued for parental alienation for a turn of phrase your toddler picked up. Yeah. You're a bad parent. You should never. Bleh. And if it were a guy, it'd be like, haha. There's some serious tribalism between genders that we have right now, and I'm not for it. And I shouldn't have to pay child support. Some of the like very obvious hangups that people have about their own situation that they inject into every situation on Reddit it cracks me up. Anyways, am I the asshole for not wanting my girlfriend to go on a camping trip with her male friend alone? My girlfriend Emily and I are both 26 and have been together for 4 years now. Her best friend is a guy named Mark she met in high school, and they hang out all the time, which isn't a problem. However, yesterday, my girlfriend and Mark and a few other friends made plans to go camping out in the middle of nowhere because they want to stargaze and we live in a dense city. I have no problem with that originally, but the other people couldn't make it, so it left Mark and her alone. I told her if it's just them, I want to go too, but she said I'd ruin the trip because I have no interest in camping / stargazing, and I would make Mark feel like a third wheel. I don't agree at all. Mark is a single, and while I don't think he's going to do anything to her, you never know. Am I the asshole? Nay. I mean, I think it's perfectly reasonable to be like, actually, if no one else is coming, can I come with you guys? As a significant other of one person there. It's very weird that she's saying you shouldn't come. I'm gonna say not the asshole. This is a you're the asshole. I mean, I need to see the original post here. This is fine. No asshole here. This is from 7 years ago. This is like pre-generative AI. Or at least pre it being popular. No asshole here, not the asshole. I don't buy the excuse. Yeah, the trip. This is a weird situation. That last one, very weird. People back then, people had to write fake stories with purpose. I mean, come on. Now it's just Chat GPT, generate me something that nobody will want to read. Would I be the asshole if I said good morning in the midstream, even though it was 1:15 p.m.? I'm gonna say no asshole here on this one. Not the asshole. Hi, Brongo. How are you doing today? It was exciting seeing the end of King's Field. I enjoyed that greatly. What's next up on the docket for you? I think at some point I want to go through some of the Kingsfield games myself. Like, they obviously need some... I feel like you need a guide, but... I'm gonna play Unpacking today. Ooh, that'll be fun. I'll be sure to stop by and say hi. I feel like it's good to go back and see. Doing okay, about to head out, go meet my dad. Ooh, I hope that is an enjoyable time. Oh yeah, it's Mother's Day tomorrow, isn't it? I don't keep up on that kind of stuff. It is. Oh, fuck. If only I had a good relationship with my mom. Anyways. Ground bug. Let's go with, like, is it rock? Is Crustle rock? I'm not a very good Pokemon knower. Ground dragon is not Groudon. What the fuck is... All my brain is full of, like, Dark Souls 1 facts, and that's about it. The only thing I know is Dark Souls. It's Garchomp, that's the one. Not fully evolved dragon. Let's go with, like, Axew. Baby dragon. Dragon Ultra Beast. I don't fucking know the Ultra Beasts. This is Buzzwole. Buzzwole or, like, Celestina or whatever. Bug ground. Is this, like, Nincada? Yeah, there we go. Ground Steel. I think this is Steelix. I know there's more, but if I can get a full board, we consider that a mark of a good Pokedoku day for me. Ultra Beast Steel. Is there Celesteela? Yeah. Has Pokemon jumped the shark? Don't say this to people that actually like Pokemon. Has Pokemon jumped the shark? I feel like it's difficult to have 30 years of content in a series without it being like, okay, we're kind of, the barrel is the bottom is scraped clean off. We're just, it's just dirt at the bottom. Steel not fully evolved. Let's go with like not Aggron. Let's go with Aeron. Lairon, that's the one I'm looking for. Bug not fully evolved. Let's go Metapod. And Dragon Ultra Beast. I don't think I remember Dragon Ultra Beasts at all. Nope, I'll just tap out on this one. Guzzlord. Buzzlord, sorry, Guzzlord and Naganadel. Anyways, that's Pokemon. We know Pokemon. Kind of. Golden Nest swallows bird nest. My question is why? Is this for like soup? Is this for soup or potions in RuneScape? I mean, if it were potions in RuneScape, it'd be like, what, 1,300 per nest? Let's start with like 13.99 then. What do you use a swallow's nest for? More expensive. 18.99. More. How much does it cost for a bird's nest? What do you use this for? 26.99. It's still more expensive? What the hell? 28.99. $31? Sorry, that's not 31. $31.99? $33? What do you use a bird's nest? What do you use a swallow bird's nest for? Soup. Is it for soup? Okay, I've killed my browser somehow. Edible bird's nests, known as swallow nests, are bird nests created by solidified saliva from edible bird nests. Yes. For bird's nest soup. Blood nest. For 400 years, most often as soup, prized in Chinese cuisine due to the rarity, high protein content, and rich flavor. $4,300 a pound. Depending on grade, they're graded? They're usually white, but sometimes a red version that is called a blood nest. All right. You know, the more you know. It's wild. I mean, I don't get it, but maybe it's delicious. I hope it's delicious. A cheese that I can't pronounce. Black pepper. This is like Swiss. Ozu or brandy, creating a dramatic presentation. How much on the right is cut off? It's a favorite starter in taverns. I'm gonna go Switzerland to start. Warm. Feta cheese. Is it Greece? Yes. The prawns and the feta are what made me go, oh, okay, hang on. Small quantity of olive oil in a frying pan, coating slices of cheese with flour before frying. Okay, I mean, sure, yeah, I'd eat that. It's literally grilled cheese. Fish paste, water, salt, sugar, pepper, cornstarch, tapioca. This is like East Asia. Bouncy fish balls. Yeah, this is... I'm gonna go with like China to start. Yeah. Hong Kong, Macau, China. It's the... I mean, I'd eat these, sure. It's like just fish conglomerate. Rice flour, cinnamon, honey, sesame seeds, salt, pine nuts, ginger, jujubes, chestnut syrup. This says Korea to me. Chestnut and walnut. Yeah, like the use of the nuts specifically makes me go Korea. Oh, punching my mic. Preserved fruits and nuts, Korean dates, chestnuts, pine nuts. Historical ties to Korean royal court cuisine. I mean, that sounds good. That's a pretty good day for me. If I'd been a little bit more on top of it, I definitely could have gotten Greece. But that's fine. I'll take a near perfect day. I think the brioche wins. I think bread is just generally higher regarded. I mean, the white cut chicken does look... It looks delicious. People do love bread. Yeah. This never ranks very high. 97%. Really? What is this? Tuna? Traditional fish soup made with tuna, water, and salt. That's it? Onion, lime, curry leaf. I mean, this is not gonna win. I bet that slaps. It doesn't look very good, but I'm sure it tastes delicious. It's also, it looks like it's in like... It looks kind of like dishwater. This looks like a wash basin. I don't think it wins. It's just all of the context around it is not very good for the dish. 23, yeah. The Kranachan. I think this ranked pretty high. I think it was regarded pretty well. Bulgur, onion, cucumber, tomato, parsley. Karyamuta is what I would imagine that's pronounced like. I don't think this beats the boozy dessert. Dessert buff is real, although I would eat this. 71? Okay. Kind of looks like dishwater. It did. That was a dish that looked like fish water. Dish fish water. That's a good looking tortilla soup. Versus Bolivian fricassee. I mean, I'd eat this. Does that have black peppercorns? I was gonna say, does it have black sausage? It looks good. The corn looks so good. Tortilla soup wins though. Daifuku or French pralines. Okay, so it comes down to dessert or dessert Japan. I feel like pralines are well liked though. Mochi with a sweet filling, served with tea. I mean, every time I've had mochi, I've been like, this is not great, but I could imagine it being good with like a nice subtle drink like a tea. Mm, I I'm very inclined to say that dessert Japan has a huge buff, but I gotta vote for the pralines just for like sugared nuts. Hard to turn down sugared nuts. Fuck. I knew dessert Japan was gonna win, but I felt like I had to vote with my heart. Skakacha? A savory layered flatbread. Okay. So, calzone adjacent, but with like focaccia type deal, or molette, which is this picture looks pretty good, but this is three different pieces of like refried. Okay. Oh, it's Mexican beans and toast plus you know, the typical accommodations and an egg. Crema. Yeah, that looks pretty good. You know what? You don't get a good idea. Like if there were a picture of one of these cut open, I think this would win, but I have to vote for the molette. Oh. Cuban espresso or apple pie? Coffee drink known for its strong flavor. I mean, I feel like the espresso just wins. Like I like apple pie well enough, but most people do not really care. I'm off my game. It's been too long. Chicken mold does not win. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It does not look appealing, but it smells and tastes great. And this is the ribollita. Cabbage, beans. It's like a nice bean soup. Oh, also bread in it? Yeah, like I like a bread soup. The mole is like 30%. Yeah, 40%. I know that one doesn't do very well. Testerol, what the? Prepare a simple batter using water, flour, and salt. Cook in a flat pan similar to making a pancake. Cut into diamond or square shapes. Blanch the pieces briefly in boiling water. Toss them in a sauce. This is so Italian. Or pastry. I think the pastry wins. A spam fritter. This can't win. I like spam, and I know that this can't win. Spam slices that are dipped in a savory batter, typically made of flour, water, and seasonings, and deep fried until golden brown and crispy. Crunchy spam. I mean, spam does really like crunch. It doesn't do very well without the crunch. Or mung bean fish sauce soup. I don't think this does very well. I don't think people regard spam highly. I'm gonna go with the Filipino mung bean soup. Yeah. 89, really? 89, 99, 45, 93, 52, 56, 88. I just thought people liked coffee more. 91, 80, 50. I could see how you could get 50 from this. Little less than the average today, but that's fine. Okay. First half of the 2020s by their release date. I gotta be real, I do not give a shit about like any of these artists. Beautiful things. I want to say Olivia Rodrigo. We'll go with I simply do not know anything. If you just arrange things randomly enough, eventually you'll get things right, right? The box I do not recognize a single one of these songs by name. Yeah, we're just going to move on. What game is this? Is this like chained? What's the one where you chained together? Tied together? Sure. Try that one. No? Okay. This is something. Is this like Outer Worlds? Is this like Outer Worlds 2? It's not Outer Worlds 2. Okay, well. PC, mobile, PS5. What the fuck is this? Mobile? Oh, it's an RPG. Okay, is this like Meta Refantasio? Fantasio. Metaphor Refantasio. That's all I got. No? 20. This is like Genshin Impact. No, this wasn't Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact is before that. Is this like ZZZ? MiHoYo. Yeah, that is. I don't remember which one this is. Is this Train Simulator? No. Zenless Zone Zero. This is probably whatever. Honkai Star Rail. That's the one. I was like, Train. It's March 7th. Fuck. Star Rail. Why does the UI freak out like this? I tried to tell you. I would not be able to identify that regardless. Weekly update. Okay. I don't care about the weekly. Also, if somebody told me, hey, what game is March 7th from, and had a gun to my head, I think I would die. I do not think I would be succeeding in that. I have no clue what this. I would live, though. Yeah. Yeah, you would. I don't know what this is. It's a cube. What the hell is this game? This is Donkey Kong 64. Okay. Is this Fez? This is not Fez. Go with Rez. Dreamcast long play, Rez. I've never heard of Rez before. We'll just move on. Is this a surfing game? A surfing? Oh, this is not surfing. Watch someone play it. It's pretty cool aesthetically. I mean, the box art looks good. The box art, if I knew what it was, I'd be like, oh yeah, that's Rez. I have no clue what this is. Is this like Aloy? Is this Horizon? Say Forbidden West? Oh my god, it is Horizon. I was like, that looks like a animal thing. Animal adjacent creature. Wow, we're almost 10 years out from Horizon Zero Dawn coming out. Hang on, this feels familiar. Maybe not. I'm turning to dust. Is that Isaac Clarke? Oh, it might be. Isaac Clarke. Holy shit, that's Dead Space 3 Isaac Clarke. I would not have been able. I was like, this looks familiar, but I don't think I know. Of course I'm right. You could recognize your favorite divorced MFer. I know that hand and jacket anywhere. I have not played enough Dead Space 3 to be able to recognize anything. Hip hop jewelry nightclubs. I've only played that game twice. Well, that's one more time than I have. I also did not remember that he wore the jacket. I know my mans. Our man's Isaac. Hip hop jewelry nightclubs. This is like, I want to say this is like Payday 2. It's his twice divorced leather jacket era. Ice-T, is this Cage Match, New York? Oh, this feels, it's on the tip of my tongue. Is it Echo? No. What's the silly shoe brand with the rhino on it? Echo? No, okay. Maybe I don't know this. Story mode martial arts record label. Daft would know this. Daft would know this with the, in a split second. I think it's one of the games that Daft has specifically asked me to play. Button mashing, counter system, finishing. I don't know this game. Moral decisions, wrestling moves. D. Environmental damage, underground fighting, celebrity figures. I might be able to recognize it, but I do not know. Def Jam Fight for New York. Fuck. I should have been able to recognize that one. Anyways, let's try and let's go with Metal Gear Solid 3. Never heard of her? You're not missing much. Okay, not for PlayStation. Riley with the first. Hi, Riley. How are you doing today? Thank you for sparing me. Knife is nothing if not merciful. Hi. Hope you're doing well. Hope you've had a good Saturday. Me, I'm doing pretty good. I got up late. I showered, rolled out of bed, ate some Mexican food, and took a walk around our apartment complex, and now we're streaming. We should be able to finish KOTOR 2 today. And then I think we'll probably do... After that, we'll probably do some, like, Tomodachi Life. work on making jorts and Phobiwan. Probably sad as well. From the Baldur's Gate playthrough. What do I think? Single player game past 2004. Not action. First person. It's working. Yes, yes. The 7 stream streak. Welcome. Your numbers are getting higher again. What was it before? What did you cap out at previously? Single player third person game. What about like Red Faction, Armageddon? After 2011, probably Windows, Xbox, science fiction, horror, third person. Okay, so it is third person, single player for Windows. Horror, science fiction. Is it like... Is it the new Tomb Raider games? Tomb Raider... I'm gonna say Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Okay, so it's not a shooter. It is platform. It's a horror sci-fi platforming game. Hang on, is this like... No, Inside was like 2016. I'll go to stay too long. I have to house manage a show tonight. What kind of show are you managing? That's exciting. I hope it's a good time and not too stressful for you. It sounds like you work pretty hard, Riley. Burlesque show? I mean, yeah, that's my immediate assumption. Also, hi, Unholy. Sounds like I work, huh? It sounds like you be working. I've been to a couple of burlesque shows, and every time I go, I'm like, damn. It's a Shakespeare show? Okay. Look, you can definitely... There's definitely a realm where burlesque and or Shakespeare overlap. I'd love to house manage a burlesque show. There's just so much talent there. Shakespeare burlesque. Me stripping down in a bald cap with the fuck ass hair that he stereotypically has. Busting out. What's the giant fluffy neck piece? Busting it down in one of those and like my memory recall is just absolutely shot today. I'm so sorry. One of those in like a corset and tights. Riley with the resub too. 2 months. Sheesh. Thank you. Thank you. Painting a beautiful picture. I'd definitely be throwing several ones at whoever busts it down as Shakespeare. After 2018, third person single player. Why do I forget every single video game I've ever played? I'm gonna say like Wrath of the Righteous. I mean, that's isometric, but 2021, not fantasy, not an RPG. I mean, yeah, that is isometric. So I'm inclined to say it's sci-fi. Third person's, is this Andromeda? When did Andromeda come out? 2017? Holy shit. Call of Duty? It's probably not Call of Duty. It's Bethesda. Oh my god. No, it's Starfield. It's not Starfield? I remembered wrong. Tango. It's Tango game. Who is Tango? Although they released Starfield the same year as Tango too. Interesting. I gotta be entirely real with y'all. I do not know. They did Hi-Fi Rush? Oh! That explains, you know what? Yeah. Big bummer for Tango, though. I think Microsoft and Bethesda are, like, some of the worst companies. Because this game has a lot of heart. Everything I've seen about it, I've been like, this is a solid game. I'm just terrible at rhythms. Evil. Yeah, yeah, you could classify them as evil. Anthropomorphic cats. This is Cat in the Hat. I've already embarrassed myself in my realm of mild knowledge. So let's show how dumb I am outside of gaming with some catfishing too. Russian civil engineers. Colonels of the Soviet Union. Deaths from congestive heart failure. How's your knowledge of Russian presidents from the 90s? I'm gonna say pretty lacking. I'm gonna say pretty bad. Russian anti-communists and amputees. Aren't they all just Putin? Is this Yeltsin? Boris Yeltsin. Holy shit. I gotta be real. I know of Boris Yeltsin. I don't know anything about the guy. Good job, Riley. Establishments in Australia. Blues rocks groups. Culture of Australia. Is this Men at Work? This is the 70s. I think this is that's the only thing I could identify. Him and Gorbachev are the only ones I know. Hey, you know, you do know it. Sibling musical groups. Hang on. Blues rock and sibling. I only know Men at Work, so Men at Work. AC/DC. It'd be Men at Work if it was like plagiarism controversies. Yeah. I gotta be real. I did not know that AC/DC was from Australia. They're Aussie? I didn't know that. Well, that's fine. Ancient Greek mathematicians. Pseudo-mathematics, straight-edge and compass instructions, unsolvable puzzles, history of geometry. Oh, I'm stupid. I don't know this. Dmitry Mendeleev was president in the early aughts, but Putin was still really calling the shots. Yeah. Everything... Russia's kind of been in a bad spot for a hot minute now, huh? At least in terms of politics. Only Greek mathematician I know is Pythagoras. I mean, this is not an unsolvable puzzle. Is it Euclidean? Euclides? I don't know. Squaring the circle. Euclid. Look, I'm not exactly someone of high book learning. Just Medici. Yeah, that is Bank of Medici. Medici Bank. Anyways, you don't you don't tune in here because I'm smart. That one's easy. I would not have gotten it. Fuck Medici House. They're the bankers that ruin the world. I mean, let's just say all bankers ruin the world, but they definitely were the ones that got started the earliest. Yes. Give us your money so that we can spend it, and maybe you can get your money back. Existentialist novels from 1880 about patricide, portrayals of Jesus, Dostoevsky. Is this Crime and Punishment? Hang on, actually, I think you might be right. I think you're correct. Crime and Punishment. Brothers Karamazov. Fuck. No way. That's old. I'm too late. It's fine. I'm stupid. This is why I don't do doles very often, because it just showcases. Like, if people want to see things going, if you want to see bad doles play, you can play the doles yourself. I'm not a Crime and Punishment was published in the 1860s. Trying to remember how to spell that one. That's the only one I know. Karamazov is not easy to spell. No, it isn't. Publicly traded sport. This is the Packers. You're right, Riley. Because it's the only publicly traded sports company. At least for NFL. '60s children books. Autobiographical novels. Is this, hang on. Set in Massachusetts about sisters. Set during the Civil War. Hang on, Little Women? Yeah, I think Little Women is a good guess. My inclination was to immediately go for House on the Prairie, but seeing Massachusetts, I was like, that doesn't take place in Massachusetts. Let me recall my youth and the books I read in the 1860s. That was Laura Ingalls Wilder. Yes, I didn't look at the author for a second there. Do some laundry real quick. Good luck, Riley. Best of luck. Synagogues in Jerusalem. Second Temple. I mean, that's the only guess that I would have. Just straight stolen from chat. Second Temple. Western Wall. I don't know anything. I don't know stuff about America, let alone the history of the Roman kingdom and Judaism. My bad. You're fine. You're fine. European percussion instruments, heraldic charges, lithics, metallic objects, woodworking tools, and workbenches. Sorry, metalworking tools. Utah public education system really let you down. Yeah, that's one way to put it. We didn't really learn a whole lot about anything. And it's not that I'm not incurious. It's just learning about the world, you kind of need a structure for it. We didn't really talk about the Roman Empire more than like 2 weeks in high school. Metalwork? Is this like xylophone? Xylophone? I don't know. Anvil. I should be able to get anvil, but percussion instrument just sent me off. I also definitely misspelled xylophone. Yeah, xylophone. Glocken. Everybody got thrown off by instrument. Percussion instrument. It is a percussion instrument. I didn't know AC/DC was from. I'll be real. I'm getting 3 out of 10 on these. What's that? Together, we're the top 47%. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for raising my average. Framed. This is not something I'm gonna know, I don't think. Yeah, I don't even know where to start. River Glen Motel. Terminator. Holy shit, there's so many Terminator games. The games? Movies. There's both. Oh, okay, this is Pulp Fiction. Zed's dead, baby. Yeah, Yeah. Yeah. Hot take, everybody. I don't think Pulp Fiction is that good. Like, it's good, but I don't think it's that good. Okay, hang on. I liked Reservoir Dogs better. I haven't seen Reservoir Dogs, actually. I haven't seen a lot of Quentin Tarantino stuff. I know I've mentioned previously that I tapped out of after like an hour and a half of watching Inglourious Bastards. Reservoir Dogs was excellent. I need to sit down and watch more movies. Actually watch more Kino cinema. I'm inclined to say, like, Renat. I don't think that's a word. We do have a TV now. We do. Need to actually set up the laptop and just, you know, watch stuff off of that. Hang on, is this paint? It can't be paint, but I'm inclined to try it. Okay, so satin? Yeah, okay. L? Latin also would have been a good choice. Are these real forms of Goku? Super Saiyan. You know, I don't know. I have not watched a whole lot of Dragon Ball, to be perfectly honest with you. I'm going to say real. Full power Super Saiyan 4. Yeah, there's like 700 versions of it. Kaioken X2. Sure. Great Ape. I think I have seen that, actually. Real. Golden Great Ape. Yeah, all of the forms of Goku are real. Super Saiyan Imperador. What the fuck? Yeah, sure. I don't. Tiny Dancer Goku. Nah. What the fuck is it? Imperador? Imperador? Let's find out. Imperador. It's Latin. Just not even a real word. I guess, yeah, no, you're right. It's not even real. Tiny Dancer. I want this to be real. I'm hitting real regardless. Perfect score. 5 out of 7. Let's do Scrandle. I want to do yesterday's Scrandle too, and then we'll go do. We'll play Kotor. We'll get through Kotor today. Hold me closer, Tiny Dancer Goku. Hell yes. Hell yes. Dirty fries or asada over fries with cheese. I think that the dirty fries, they got a little bit more going on. Music is making me feel like I'm going insane. Here, we'll skip ahead. I don't feel like that song was particularly relaxing in this relaxing mix. I'm gonna go with the Dirty Fries. Just has like more going on for it. Like this is just asada cheese fry. Well, is that sauce under there? That might be okay. I'm gonna go with the Dirty Fries regardless. That's just my opinion. Some doner kebabs or chicken chasni pie. This actually has green in it, and are those like tortillas? That's a mighty thin wrapping leaf sandwich. It is a leaf sandwich. Picture on the right is terrible. I would not like it. If I see this in the for sale menu, I'm gonna be like, I don't even really know what's in there or what it smells like, or there's like zero appeal to it. They're free because they're doner kebabs. True, you're so right about that, Jaddlers. Good to see you, by the way. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you've been doing well. I mean, let's take the free kebab. A free kebab is just donor to donated. I mean, come on. What's going on here? What are we doing here? I guess I'll take this is taken the same way that a horny college student takes a picture of their penis. Like, yeah, look at the angle. I can't vote for the burger. Get me off of this screen. Dick pic. It is very dick pic. Chicken and chips with cheese sticks and a vodka mule for $28. Sorry, 28 quid. 28 quid. The fuck it. I'm gonna throw that pizza away. This does. I was just caught up on. I see this and I'm like, this is gonna be like a $30 meal, and it is. But this looks like a video game texture pizza. Like, what do we put on the pizza? Broccoli. Okay, what else goes on a pizza? That's it. Cheese and broccoli. It's from Sims 4. It does look like Sims 4. It looks like... It very much looks like Sims 4 food. Cutwater vodka mule is Mephistophelian. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I do like a pre-canned alcoholic drink. I gotta go for this, even if it's so expensive. Like a pre-canned mixed drink can be good. I've had a couple that I've been pretty happy with, but they're not what I would classify as high grade. You drink it because it's there, and you're like, I don't really want to bother having actual alcohol in the house. I don't think these fries do not look appealing to me. What is this? Is this a different kind of cheese? Like, this cheese isn't melted enough. Copper can ones are pretty good. Yeah, the copper can mule, not bad. I gotta vote for the fries. Like, that just looks good. This, I don't know. Cheeseburger or cheeseburger? Well, this one has the advantage of a pretzel bun, but it looks like shit. It kind of looks... It looks burnt. Whatever the lighting is here is not doing it any favors. Also, the burger itself does not look very good. This has the appeal of, like, cheaper and better bun. The burger just doesn't look very good. Although this is not melted cheese at all. The non-melted cheese... And I think fries generally give it a pretty good boost. Although the cheese actually I think I gotta vote for the pretzel bun. I think this one might win, but I feel like I have to vote with my heart. Yeah. The not seeing what's actually going on and it being like an okay bun. I think that gave it a big buff. Wow, I know. the pretzel bun, I think, just had a lighting debuff there. Transylvanian chimney cake. Huh. It had fries with it, though? That's true. I want the athletic medical wrap on the right. Can I get my athletic medical wrap covered in sugar, please? Thank you. Thank you. I'm not voting for the mash. I don't think that wins. Are you for real? Well, whatever. I'll take my L. Domino's Pizza, I gotta vote against immediately. Doner kebab and chili sauce pie. I don't know if Scotland knows how to do chili sauce. No, I think you were right about the burger, though, Jadlers. The fries, it does get a buff there, too. I don't feel like I can give... I immediately go, it's Domino's, it's gonna be bad. But that's, like, acceptable pizza. Not a bad price. Not a bad price. Same as the vodka mule, no matter the price, the alcohol wins. That's true. The alcohol does get a huge buff there. I can't really tell what's going on in here, so I gotta go with the Domino's. Okay. I'll take my L. What the... This is just sad. Like, it's not even spread out. I mean, the bread looks fine. But, like, if this is what my sandwich looks like when it's given to me, I'm gonna be a little upset. There's a zero effort put into this. Wait, is this a Miami Dolphins game? Why is this... I was like, this is football. This is like American football. Why? I mean, that explains a lot. This is not... I'm pretty sure that this is not correct. Because that's the Dolphins. And that's that's American football field goal. I gotta go for the donut. Sandwich is making me mad. It's a very sad sandwich. A demi roll. Huh? Is a demi roll like dim sum in a roll? I mean, I can't even see what the hot dog is. I guess I'll vote for like, yes, do me a favor and get this thing out of my face. You got it, boss. Saw that on Food Guesser. I did not. What the hell are? Come on. This is overdone. This is microwaved. The hot dog is like cooled lava. It was like cooled lava. There was something fucked up going on with that. They're both so close in price, but both look so bad. I guess I'll vote for the... This one looks too burnt. Although that might be like a good textured cheeseburger. There's no cheese. The hamburger, it's because it pisses me off that one has no cheese. Cheeseburger, can I get my cheeseburger hold the cheese? Hold the cheese, give me a, I gotta see the Friday game. I like seeing what the goofy shit that they do on Fridays is. So hot dog, I guess it's gonna be hot dogs exclusively, huh? This is drowning in mayo. What the hell is... Like the one where we got poisoned to death? I did like the poison one. I gotta vote for the German sausage because I can see what's going on. Like, it's also drowning in ketchup, but this is a tsunami of mayo. It would kill me. That much mayo would give me a heart attack and also a migraine that lasts forever. Are we... We're really getting the dick pic hot dogs today? $9 for a fucking hot dog is a travesty. Bruh. Just look at the angles. It's like, it's just... One has a curve, one doesn't. I mean, I gotta go for the one that is... I mean, it's a $6 difference. Witch's Cat hot dog bun? What the fuck? I guess I'll vote for this one. This doesn't... This is too pink. It's too... Like, the colors are off here. I don't want a hot dog that looks like that. Like, this is pink, but... Not the same. What? What is this? Did you just rip the bun in half? Shit, it does look like somebody ripped the bread in half and just... Not very appealing looking. Also, $16 for a Coke, popcorn, and a hot dog. That's highway robbery. Keto diet. Regardless of the price, it's got to be right side. This does not win. Left side does not win. Right side at least like looks like it's fine. I mean, it's Fenway. That's true. Fenway buff. Does nobody give a shit about how you like actually put stuff on your hot dog? Or on the hot dog? I mean, I'm gonna vote for the... I mean, that's why it's expensive. Yeah, it's gonna be expensive. I hate the dyed buns, though. One on the right looks edible. It does! Wait, that's scrambled egg? Hang on, that's... Yeah, I'd vote for... $6.50 for it? I'd buy it. Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna dye my... It's gonna dye my poop later, but it looks good. This is just sad. Yes, dyed. The anti-hero. This is crazy. 2-foot long hot dog inside 11 powdered donuts. Mustard ketchup drizzle. What are we doing here, guys? Also, this looks like a terrible experience. Eating a blurry hot dog at the Sphere. What's the acoustics like at the Sphere? I feel like I need to go to a show at the Sphere supremely... just for the reason to check out the venue. Because, like, it's not gonna be a great time. Although, like, the projection is kind of fun. I can't vote for this, though. Like, I'm not gonna eat this. This is too much. This is American indulgence at its finest. I'm really surprised you can get anything for $5.90 at the Sphere. Yeah, honestly, yeah. I'm voting for the Sphere. Be so overstimulated. It would be highly overstimulating. I fear they're not very good. Ugh, the wordplay, baby. It's like $2.50 hot dog selling for £6. Yeah, sorry, 25-cent hot dog for £6. It's crazy. It's only 11 donuts, not the whole dozen. Gripping food with force. Yeah, this is... We're getting another hot dog dick pic, but like... this time with acrylics. And then... I mean, that looks like a fine hot dog. This is like a family barbecue hot dog. It's free over there? Who? Yeah. Where are you getting free? I should call. This is the picture that you... This is the picture that you take when you want to make it look like you've slept with a woman. And you decide to put on fake nails. This is a girthy hot dog. It's got some girth to it. This is a family barbecue hot dog. I gotta vote for this one. This one has more going on for it. Taco hot dog with a Coke. Is it lumpia, the like pancake, the Norwegian pancake? I don't think this wins. Spicy taco style hot dog? What the fuck makes this taco style? Is it because it has some shitty looking jalapenos and like the world's worst plastic nacho cheese? Jalapenos? Yeah. That's nacho cheese? I mean, nacho cheese, I can see nacho cheese being good on a hot dog. Don't get me wrong, but spicy taco style, adding 3 jalapenos does not make it. I'm getting upcharged at least $2 for 3 and like 30 cents worth of plastic cheese. Lumpia doesn't win though. It never does. I don't think people like the idea of eating a hot dog not on the hot dog bun. But I feel like with the lumpia, you just like fold the lumpia in half and then you have a good substantive amount of bread with your meat. Or just fully wrap it, I don't know. Latvian hot dog, I mean, it looks fine. I just don't like the not melted cheese very much. Whereas this one it's fine. More dick pic hot dogs. I gotta vote for this one. Open hot dog. Every fucking picture. Like it's even they've even got it at like waist height too. This looks like not an Instagram. This one's on purpose. It has to be. This one has to be. This one looks like an Instagram filter photo where you would be looking out over like a sunset. Just me and my boo watching the sports game. I don't think the open dog wins. Like, this... Okay, well, perfect aim shot. That's fine. Thank you, everybody, for being here for the doles. Let's go transition on over into some Kotor. Let me get the overlay up for this. Hang on, this is... Why is my overlay... The hell? Anyways, let's just move everything, get everything moved over too. Get Kotor opened up. Change on over my category. Kotor. There we go. And then this should be good. Yep, there it is. How backlit am I right now? Let me check that real quick. I didn't bother setting up my camera stuff yet, so... Is this an acceptable kind of webcam experience? Yeah, I feel like it's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. I think I can also shrink myself a smidge. All right, Kotor time. Let's see if we can finish up the game. And when I say finish up, I mean it's gonna be... Like, we're going to finish it. We have like an hour left on, at most. Please don't make me actually fight things with remote. That's my biggest request here. Please just make me do walking back and forth. Sure, yeah, we can loot. Let's have this little thing loot a giant sword from somebody too. Ruined Republic ship. Do I have to really explore all of these nooks and crannies? So here's my big thing. I've been talking with Knife about this off stream simply because I've been having such a good time with Kotor and Kotor 2. Like, Kotor 1, the end feels a little bit rushed and like you're just kind of going. Kotor 2, the ending, you're just kind of like, all right, you're doing this now, and now you're doing this, and there's no... Like, as soon as you get the Jedi Masters together, then you just... Like, it just... Non-stop. And I don't feel like, I mean, it's a very incomplete game, and I'm not playing with the re-added content, or the cut content. Which I don't think is a big deal. Do I need to go back? No, okay, whatever. I'm just gonna keep moving forward. Make sure to check the side alleys as well. Did I not do that? We have 2 in the first... I think this should work. Is my chat also in the right spot? Yes, it is. Just double checking. Like, I don't really feel like we're getting anything out of doing this. Oh, I didn't kill the storm beasts previously. That's gonna be a real pain, huh? I guess just keep running. Just run past everything. Dark Souls style? Yeah. That's all I have is Dark Souls style. Do they even care? Yes, they do. They're just screaming over there. They're using force scream at me. But I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little robot. I'm just a little robot floating around. They hate orbs. They do hate orbs. Floating orbs, hate it. The idea of a floating orb makes me furious. Okay, and then we have one last Republic ship over here. It just... like, I don't feel like you get enough of an end game with everybody else, you know? Sequence primed.
If you are hearing this, then the sequence has been completed. When active, it will destroy Malachor. Again, I have one last command for you. You must remain behind and ensure that the sequence fires properly once the general gives the command. If not, then all we have fought for has been for nothing. You have done all I asked, all you were built for, and for that, I thank you.
Thank you, Bayodur. No!
Touching. The probability of the Iridonian installing trigger commands within your core was high. I see.
Don't do it, Goto. Don't do it.
Of course, the probability that I would do the same is equally high. Your inability to move right now is evidence of that.
I don't know why I would be surprised at Goto being...
To receive it. You realize I cannot permit you or the exile to activate the mass shadow generator here on Malachor. In that,
Why not?
your programming and mine conflict. And since you have no offensive weaponry to speak of, the probability of your programming over
Yeah, you know what? I don't know what I expected, but here we are.
must understand that the general would not wish the relics or the Sith strength here on Malachor to be compromised. Their presence
You didn't end up getting his story, did you? No. No, I did not. I didn't really know what to do to get the story beats for him.
is anything I can't stand, it's an untidy galaxy. So, let us wait here, you and I, for the general's orders.
Do you want to know what it is? Yes, please. Please let me know, because I don't think we're going to be doing another playthrough anytime soon. Oh, we're getting a cutscene. The Ebon Hawk falls into the giant pit that it crash landed into. We're just going, aren't we? Just continuing.
When the exile enters Treya's academy, he will be faced with a choice.
I never did get my lightsaber back either.
Show him every respect when he arrives in these halls, Lord Scion. This I command you.
He's a computer that they instructed to rebuild the Republic and follow all laws of the Republic. That's interesting. That's a very interesting way to go about it. Makes sense that he would be, or it would be... What are Goto's pronouns? Can I actually pop my buff too? Couldn't figure out how to do both of those things at the same time. So he broke and began trying to rebuild the Republic through any means. It makes sense that he would end up being in charge of a criminal empire that way. I mean, a criminal, there is something fun about that. Something appealing about a criminal that's like, actually, I really like the way that everything goes. I really like how things are generally. Breaking the status quo doesn't make me money. I make my money through the status quo. This is a academy. I don't really remember this part of the game at all. It's just like how gravity magic is in Dragon Age 2. What is Dragon Age 2 like in that way? Is it just too strong? You make everybody trip over their own penis and, you know, yeah. You make them spill the spaghetti out of their pockets. It's just, like, I can take a second to regenerate my mana, right? Sorry, I mean my force points. I have double my force points versus my vitality. Just hit my buffs. Keep hitting the gritty. Wait half a second so that I can get some force points back. You know what? We'll just hold position here. How are there still so many Dark Jedi? Like, we have killed a lot of people. Like, an astounding number of people at this point. You think I'll fight fair? I'm not gonna fight fair. I do appreciate the light side bonus being, hey, just so you know, you don't have to keep hitting, you don't have to hit your 30 buffs that I know that you do, because that's what light side does. Star Wars Galaxy population varies by continuity. It's generally estimated to be hundreds of quadrillions of sentient beings. That's a lot of people in the galaxy. That's a lot of things just hanging out. And yet the Force connects them all. Freya's Proving Grounds. What am I even doing here? Am I destroying the Sith Enclave here? Is that the current goal? We've kind of lost the plot, and I'm trying to pay attention. I'm really trying. This is just every combat. Just push people against the wall. And one more level. We're at level 20. I think I may have missed some content, actually. I may have missed a couple segments worth of content, actually. I know that you can get to level 30 as your max level. What do I even want now? Like, I'm at the point where it doesn't really matter. I guess I'll take Force Body. Just one more, yet another of the hundreds. Gray Jedi robe? No, that's just so much worse. Anyways, continue on. Just so much of this end game is, all right. Holy shit. So much of this end game is just, okay, you're going to fight a giant room of men. Sith Marauder. Can I really say that I'm a good person with what I'm doing? I feel like I'm not a very good person just forcing people to stand still as I buff and then kick the shit out of them. No? Is this the ethical way to do fighting? Absolutely not. Just hit everybody with the stasis field and push them over. I don't think the Jedi are very ethical, TBH. No, they really try to pretend that they're ethical, but they're not. It's true. The Jedi are... The best that they have is a vague guess at what ethics are. And they're not very... For being so enlightened, they're not very enlightened, genuinely. You know, Brungo yesterday was saying that a lot of the end game just becomes, okay, there's a bunch of Sith just in this place. So you just go in there and push them over 1,000 times. What am I doing? Why am I here? Why are we even here, Kreia? Just to suffer? Another Dark Jedi! This is just... I want it to be so much better than it is. Holy shit. Just every room is 30 guys. Why do I have to do this all alone? So much of this game is about, like, you're coming back from exile and tapping into the power of friendship again. You've realized just how beautiful life can be when you're with others. Anyways, the rest of this game, the last part of this game, you're gonna run around this complex with nobody around you. While some of your companions do some things, they do things around you. Like, you don't even really get a good power of friendship arc, I don't think. I feel like so much of media is really about, you know, power, the whole power of friendship shebang. Might as well embrace that a little bit. Yes, please stay on force potency. I want the extra bit of damage at this point is all I need. What? Meditation chamber? I mean, I'm just kind of... I walk into every room, I hit a buff, I push people over. I'm just glad that I have a character that's actually good at dealing with these situations. How many clowns in this whole damn circus are there? Okay. I'm just... I don't even really know what to say about it. It's just kind of happening. Like, we're walking into every room, pushing everybody over. There's no highlights here. There's none of that, none of what makes KOTOR 2 interesting and, like, compelling. Atreus Academy. I guess let's go to the meditation room, too. I'm only really looting, hoping for the life support packs, too. Just... so many consumables. I wish that I had an action bar. I'm to the point where I have too many things. I would like an action bar. I know that it's made for, you know, console as well. But very interesting controller. I know. Playing an RPG on a controller... It's, I mean, that's just... Let me arrange my thoughts properly. I do think it's a good thing to be able to have accessibility for more complex RPGs, but the problem with complex RPGs is that there's a lot of things that you gotta do. Can you imagine playing old school, like, Baldur's Gate 1 on an Xbox controller? I don't think that would be very good. I don't think that would be a great experience, all things considered. I feel like there's too much that you have to pause and do things for. Like, it works for Baldur's Gate 3 because there's a lot more design around it. This, it's kind of like... How would I describe it? This whole shebang of having these menus laid out the way that they are. There's certainly... give exclusively console. It makes the whole game feel like it's just a console RPG, which I think it's more than that, if not just slightly.
So you have come to die like the Jedi before you. This planet is a graveyard for your kind. She thinks you should be spared, but only so you might suffer. You will break, and when you do, you will die. Why she would bother with one such as you is something I will never understand.
Okay. Your master is using you. She hopes I kill you here as a test of my strength. Freya values me as a teacher values her student. Your master is using you.
Then it shall be proof that you are not the one she seeks, and she shall accept my loyalty again.
Didn't you usurp her? She has already abandoned you, and you know this.
You are wrong. I have come farther than any of her apprentices since Revan. Even you. And I am
Have you, man?
for it.
Have you? I can hear it in your voice. You know she is finished with you. Join me, Scion. Together we can defeat her.
You seek to erode my will. You will not succeed.
You have eroded Scion's will. Reducing his will saves constitution and wisdom.
I am ready for you, exile.
Well, that's
I've
nice, at
waited
least. A
years to see
benefit.
the last of the Jedi fall before me. Only one may serve my master.
Okay. Can I at least hit you with the stasis field? Holy shit, he does do damage. Fortunately for me, I can just cheese. Just keep hitting him with the you can't move. Yep, that's what I expected. He's too angry to die. Local man too angry to die.
Realize the true power of the dark side. As long as the dark places of this world flow through the cracks of my flesh.
Brother, you don't really have flesh anymore. This battle was never about the flesh. It was about belief. He does a lot of damage. Here, spam some heals real quick. Does he just fail this every time too? Do I even need to engage in the combat with him? Do I just keep pushing him over? It's like it's like kicking over a kid. He's trying to steal my lunch money. Unfortunately for him, I know Taekwondo.
Strong. Perhaps she was correct about you. But you cannot kill me. She knows this.
Frey respects one who can turn away from power, Scion, not one who is a slave to it. She's already chosen me because I gave up the Force and you could not. Let go and you will understand.
There is no life without the Force. The Force is a blade. Without it, one is defenseless.
Yet I survived, and I'm strong enough to face you now. If you are afraid to let go of power, then that is weakness. I mean, yeah.
She sought you out because both of you were wounded by the Force, and because she had no choice. She would not willingly return to being the helpless woman she once was. Nor would she wish that of her apprentice.
Surrender now. I don't want to kill you.
You are the one who will fall.
I'm probably
Die,
flubbing
Jedi.
some of the dialogue here, but it's fine. I'm just gonna keep kicking sand in his face like it's the local schoolyard. I can do this all day, buddy. We can do this all day. I'm really glad that we beefed his saves too. That's actually super core for this. Can you stop giving me the suck as well?
You will not pass.
You should... Scion, even should you defeat me, Kreia has marked you for death. You know this.
There is truth in your words, but there is nothing left for me except my master.
You've eroded Scion's will, reducing his will saves, constitution, and wisdom.
I fight because it is the power that the Force fills me with. To survive. To inflict the pain on others.
Why?
I can die 100 times exile and still I will
But why
rise
do you
again
want
as
to?
strong as before.
Can I just ask you that? Can I ask you why? Why do you feel it's necessary to do this? Why do you feel like it's a good idea to do this? Because we're already at, what, 4 times now? It's just like Malik at the end, actually. Oh, he's got his force jump. Nice.
I will not fall. I cannot die.
You've already been defeated, Scion. Surrender and I will spare you.
Why? Why did she choose you? What makes you able to defeat me? Defeat me here?
You know. It is the place is not what matters, it is the man. It is simple. As she did, I was forced to survive without the Force. This is what she respects.
It is not possible to walk away from such things unscarred. To keep living when the universe dies around you.
Well, I already did. It is difficult, yes, but in facing such decisions is what strength is. To face death and keep standing, it leaves scars, yes, but it leaves room to heal. Yeah, let's go with that.
The Force is who I am. The dark side fills me. It is what I am.
You can be more than that. Kreia hates the Force, even as she wields it. If the Force is what you are, then that is what she despises. It is the truth, Scion. You feel it. Let it go. It is not such a terrible thing.
Kreia, she will try to break you, to teach you how far someone can fall. Her weakness is you. She has done all this.
I'm her weakness?
For you. I'm glad to leave this place.
He's for you to say. You won't crumble into dust. Well, that's for the best for him. What you got, pal? Let me loot your pockets. A Dark Jedi Master robe. What's that one like? Let me just run your pockets. What you got going on? Permission to swag out a little? Durka, permission granted. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Feel free, you know, swag on the floor. if you'd like. Thank you, boss. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by. I've been loving the streams. Hydrate. Ooh. We got a sparkling water today. Take a quick sippy of that. Take a quick sippy of the normal water. I'm dual fisting it. I'm playing Edward 40 hands, but with water. 80 ounces of piss coming right up. The carbonated water you're sipping on? We got Winco brand black cherry. If I can get that right. It's whatever. It's pretty good though. Nice simple bevy. Yum. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the drinks and bevies that we keep in the household. The only thing I would really improve is like getting nicer orange juice or like nicer juice or a little mixed black cherry, apple juice or whatever. That could be nice. Well, let's just try and redeem the old woman that hates us because we're too nice. It's not too late. I can save you if you'll let me.
I have thought of this moment more than you know, and I wondered if here at this ending between us, if you would care enough to try to save me. If a Jedi could find it within themselves to spare one who has fallen so far. I wanted you to say those words. For that I am grateful. But I do not want your mercy. I want you to break.
Thanks, I guess. Thanks for offering to redeem me, even though I won't be redeemed. Am I in the States? I can't remember if I've asked. I am. I'm in Salt Lake City, Utah. Certainly a place to live. I'll tell you that much. Simply because growing up here, it's hard to break the bonds of friendship with people. The Mormon capital of the world. Neat. Yeah. Yeah, it's the culture here is interesting, to say the least. We have a really strong counterculture and like punk scene and a really strong and loud queer community because you have to have that in a place that's so outwardly conformist. But the food here, I gotta be real, a lot of the food here is kind of lacking. Like, we have decent Mexican food. We have pretty good food, but because of the general palate around here being like mayonnaise is spicy, you don't get a whole lot of really good authentic flavor with food. Should also switch this so I can only imagine. There are good places around here, but you do have to hunt for them. You do have to imagine there might be some decent barbecue. There are a couple of decent barbecue places. Around town, pretty okay. It's close enough to the south. I think a lot of it is that, well, like Southwest, which does get a little bit of barbecue, but it typically comes from like Texas barbecue roots, which is a lot more, I would say that it's very ketchup oriented. Ketchup, and it's very Mexican spice blend inspired. Texas, Tennessee, Kentucky. I'm not super familiar with a ton of the offshoots. I know there's like the Virginia and the Carolinas barbecues. Virginia being, I think, is it more vinegar? Or is that one more mustard? And then the Carolinas being vinegar. Either way, I love a nice, strong, acid barbecue flavor. So the Texas barbecue, while it's good, I tend to enjoy tend to enjoy the vinegary. Had barbecue when I visited Tennessee. It was damn good. Oh, I've been to Kansas City a couple of times as well. They have really damn good barbecue. I was not disappointed. I feel like a lot of the culture in the American Midwest has to come from somewhere, and it kind of like migrates around. Like barbecue being so big in Kansas. Blue cheese sauce with chunks of blue cheese was incredible. You know, I wish that I could eat blue cheese more, but I think I have an allergy. Can you tell I'm hungry? Absolutely. Durka, maybe treat yourself to some barbecue today. Maybe a little bit of a barbecue Saturday barbecue treat. And where are you in Canada? I may be mistaking you with somebody else, but I swear it was like more central Canada. I'm learning lines for an audition. Best of luck in your auditions. I know that your acting stuff has been going pretty well, from what I understand. In Montreal, you're Quebec. You're Quebecois. Really? I did not realize. Oui, monsieur. You French. What's it like in Quebec? I've only ever heard things about it. Um, it sucks. What about it sucks so much? I've heard a variety of things about it. Montreal is a fun town to visit. Wait, is Toronto like the more of the artsy city in more eastern Canada? It's a backwards town and no one speaks English. It's just French light. They hate the French, but they love the French. 2 2's my word, fam. Oh. Yeah. Montreal is more artsy, but Toronto is artsy enough, but also corpse. Yeah, it's got kind of that corpo. That's a shame. I really want to embrace the artsy side, and I don't feel like I've done that enough where I've lived. I'm glad Montreal is at least artsy. Let's keep trucking it along. Let's try and convince Kreia to actually. There's much I must ask you.
You no doubt have many questions. I would be a poor teacher.
Here, I also forgot to close this earlier. Make sure that doesn't pop up. I'd be a poor teacher if I did not give you the answers you seek here now. Why did you destroy Atris?
I never destroyed Atris. She had destroyed herself. I merely stripped away the illusion and brought her truth. Her teachings could not be allowed to continue, and like Malachor, she was part of your past, unresolved. She needed to be something you could confront and defeat.
Why? Why did I need to defeat her,
Part of
though?
your training. Part of what was needed to make you complete. And there must always be a Darth Treya.
Darth
The
Treya.
galaxy needs its betrayers, especially in the times to come. She loved
What are you
you,
talking
Honor.
about?
As one loves a champion, you were all that she could not be.
She never mentioned such feelings.
Yes, it is all that is left unsaid upon which tragedies are built. More echoes.
Yeah,
traveling
maybe
through the
maybe everybody
force.
in the Jedi Order needed to just sit down and actually talk about things a little bit more rather than just assuming. Maybe a little bit more actual healthy conversation could go on at the Jedi Academy, and we would have less Sith running around. This academy won't last. Freya, I can activate the mass shadow generator.
More talk of machines and threats. If you would end Malachor, then do it. But it will not be a victory for you. And of course you must be willing to die. To kill us all. And your friends. You may hold Malachor in your grasp, but I hold
She
the
still thinks
answers
she
to
has
your
all the
past
cards,
and
huh?
future in mine. Would you destroy us both before learning them? If so, then do it. For you
She's
have
like
already
140
failed me.
years old with twin tails. She's she's kind of Kreia underneath the hood. She's got just pigtails. She never gave up on her youth. If I had to, I would. You have to be stopped. She's a big Miku fan. Yeah, she loves Miku. Darth Miku is her next apprentice.
I know, but there is more than death in this galaxy, and you shall not find it easy. It was difficult to draw you here, but it had to be done.
World
This
is mine.
place is your
Galaxy is
last
mine.
test. It is the graveyard of the past, where you lost everything. It is the dark place in your mind that still echoes of failure. Now we shall see if you can overcome the weight of Malachor and silence the echoes that beat from its heart.
Okay. There's much I must ask you. Why have you done this?
It is said that the Force has a will. It has a destiny for us all. I wield it, but it uses us all, and that is abhorrent to me.
Okay.
I hate the Force. I hate that it seems to have a will, that it would control us to achieve some measure of balance when countless lives are lost.
I mean, that's just how life
I
is,
see
girl.
the potential to see the Force die, to turn away
Exile,
from
we
its
have to
will.
kill the Force.
That is what pleases me. You are beautiful to me, Exile. A dead spot in the Force.
I don't know what you see in this. I'm profoundly nice. I'm profoundly niceys. I've never done anything wrong in my life. I stay so nice. She's so wrong too. That's the funniest part to me. She stays wrong. You still have it because you're basically borrowing it from the people around you. Yeah, like it's not gonna just go away. If you hate the Force, why do you use it?
I use it as I would use a poison, and in the hopes of understanding it, I will learn the way to kill it. But perhaps
But
these
why?
are the excuses of an old woman who has grown to rely on a thing she despises.
Couldn't you just not hate it? Couldn't you be upset and like try and make positive changes in the world? I mean, she's on a severe level of copium. You were manipulating me all along. If God was real and making us all do stuff, I would want to kill it too. Absolutely. But the Force also isn't God. The way I would describe the Force is when you have two sides of, or I should say you have like three parts to a tank, like a water tank, and one side, the way that the science of it works is that it will equalize evenly. And so if you keep pouring more in on one side, then it equalizes between the three at some point. I feel like it's more like that than God saying this must happen. It's more of an actual like natural part of the galaxy. You can really make positive changes when you basically don't have free will, according to her. But I'm choosing to be good. Like at any point you can choose to be bad or choose to be good. You're thinking of the Force as a natural and neutral phenomenon. She's thinking of it more as a thing that somewhat has will. It to me it just comes off as like it is a natural phenomenon. Can you, if a universal force is making you do things though? I mean, I don't think the way that I interpret it is not like that. It's just you have a predisposition. It's like tapping into a sixth sense that is like currents throughout, like wind currents. Are the wind currents making you do anything? Yeah. If you're like paragliding, you use that to I don't know. I feel like I've lost my analogies here, but it just feels like she views it as malicious, whereas it is just more of a natural thing, at least from what I can understand. And like, yeah, there are areas. Can you if a universal force is making you do things though? I mean, there are areas where like light side is more prevalent and dark side is more prevalent. It's just like this is nature. This is what the biome is like, you know? Anyways, you were manipulating me, Kreia.
Yes, always. From the moment you awoke, I have used you. I have used you so that you might become strong, stronger than I. And I used you to make those who wounded me reveal themselves, so that
Okay, yeah. About exactly what we could expect. Used me to get revenge on Scion and the others.
I used you to keep the Lords of the Sith from condemning the galaxy to death with their power unchecked. I used you to lure them to Telos, where they could be at last fought and killed. I used you to reveal Atris's corruption so that her teaching could be ended.
I mean, yeah, like most of that is fine, but
so they could be destroyed.
I don't know why you want.
I used you to make those who wounded me reveal themselves.
Didn't
so
you just say that?
Killed by the Republic.
Why me?
Perhaps you were expecting some surprise. For me to reveal a secret that had eluded you, something that would change your perspective of events, shatter you to your core. There is no great revelation, no great secret.
I mean, yeah, Phoebe-Wan is kind of the most specialist Meow Meow. There were other Jedi you could have chosen.
No, there were not. In times past and in times future, there are Jedi who will stop.
Also a line that goes hard?
Those
yeah.
Who will try to forget it, but maintain unconscious ties. And those, as in the past, just as I, who have had the Force stripped from them. But no Jedi ever made the choice you did, to sever ties so completely, so utterly, that it leaves a wound in the Force. It was a mistake to try to make you feel it again, I see that now. There is no truth in the Force, but there is truth in you, Exile.
What truth do you want from me, Kreia? What happens now?
The apprentice must kill the master. If you do not, I will kill you. If I do not, then all you have achieved will be as nothing, as empty and as violent as Malachor itself.
I will not fight you.
Then you will break. And then, my apprentice, you shall die.
It's not too late. I can save you.
Thought of this moment, and
Okay.
But I do.
I want you to break. Malachor has not changed, only you have.
Indeed. Perhaps it is merely your perceptions of me that have changed. It is strange that you believe Malachor has not.
It's not.
But it has always been timeless to you, this place, and words have always been inadequate for the horrors that took place here.
Yeah. Academy won't last. I would if I had to. Then let us end this. Okay, we're just... Time for a silly ass fight. Hang on, let me just pop some buffs real quick. Don't mind this. How good are her saves? Let's find out. Can I steal her force? Okay, now she's pushing me. This is the game I never got to see the end of because after the conversation with her, it always crashed. Yeah, That is unfortunate. It's just one of those games, you know? This is a really annoying fight. Okay, I've died. Did I save or... Okay, at least it saves before this and I can mash through. Why? Then let us end this. Okay, so... Time for us to take a bunch of buffs. Top up on heals, and I guess just mash Master Flurry until she dies. This is just a silly ass fight. Can we be real? Two Master Force users exclusively stabbing each other with their lightsabers. There's a lot missing there. Reduced to swordplay. It's just... Reduced to swordplay is a great way to describe that. She also just has a... This lady has a lot of HP. Do I still have the force connection with her? Do I heal her when I heal myself? I do. That would be a lot more interesting if anything else were going on. Can you stop? Can you stop doing the force thing? That also means that if one of you dies, the other does too. But I think they just ignore that. I mean, that's... You just hand wave it. You just hand wave it as you always do. You know. I would love if she would actually fail any of my, you know, force powers either. Am I stuck? Am I just not gonna do the things that I'm queuing up? Okay, now we're just trading... We're taking turns just pushing each other over. This... I think this battle might suck. Let's lock in for a 10-hour Civ 6 collab. I don't know if I could do a 10-hour Civ 6 collab, but I'm interested in doing some Civ 6. I do really like that game. To nobody's surprise, I put a decent amount of hours into it. I still feel like I am a complete novice, at least compared to the way that some people talk about it. I'm not that good at 4X. No, 4X requires a lot of, like, you have to be planning so many steps ahead for it to be particularly for it to be particularly compelling, and I'm not very good at planning that far ahead. I just kind of go like, this production is really good, science is really good, culture you can make really good. But I've never really had a lot of great success with it. Number go up? Yeah, just a lot of number go up. Yield, Kreia, you need not die.
If you do not kill me, I shall end you. Strike me down. End this.
I'm a Jedi. I will not strike down a defenseless opponent. This is over already. Your life is yours, Kreia, and you cannot teach me anymore.
You will not show me mercy. I will see you break before you do.
She has so much HP. The hell is this? Why is she controlling lightsabers? Why are we doing this now? Can I hit it with force powers? I can! That's what we're doing here, huh? This is this phase. Just keep force pushing lightsabers. I mean, I love the idea of using lightsabers through the force. I feel like that's a novel thing that has not really been used that much. Okay.
It is done. At last, it is done. You are greater than any I have ever trained. By killing me here,
I'm not gonna kill you. How many times do I need to say this, Kreia? I'm not gonna kill you. There's still time to save you.
Save me? You already have. It is enough what you have done. From now into the future.
What happens now?
It is your choice. I had hoped you would follow Revan's path, but you and Revan are different, and your path is your own. You may take one of the ships that orbit Malachor and depart this place, or you may remain here on Malachor and wait for the others, those touched by the Force, who will come in time. Or you may return to your exile, where your presence will no longer affect the actions of others. There is no dishonor in any of these choices.
That's a really interesting choice.
Without regret.
I will follow Revan. I no longer want to be here. What of my friends?
Many things do I see as I gaze here from the heart of Malachor.
What happened to all my
This
friends?
place channels such energies. If it matters to you at this last moment, I shall look into the future and tell you of what I see. It is my last gift to you.
Okay, yeah, please, tell me what's going on here. What will happen to my friends?
You travel with them for so long, yet you do not know them still. Feel them through the Force, feel what they feel, hear their thoughts and know them as I fought to know you. They were the lost Jedi, you know, the true Jedi upon which the future will be built. They simply needed a leader and a teacher.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Tell me of Mira.
She will stop hunting life and instead live it. She was not born to be a predator, despite her true father and the life she led within the shadow of Nar Shaddaa.
Okay,
She
yeah.
will miss you and think of you often. You who awakened her to what life is. She will live, but only for a time. Her death will occur in many years' time on a forgotten planet, saving the lives of others.
Okay, like,
But
yeah,
it will
just
be
tell me the
yours.
future of all of
She
my
will have
friends.
no regrets.
Or whatever. And Mandalore?
Many battles does that one have left in him, as Revan intended. A general needs an army as he needs those he trusts. And Canderous is a loyal beast, no matter how much he has broken upon Revan's will. But you know this.
I do love that she's like, yeah, I know who. Of course he's Canderous. The
They will
Mandalorians?
die a death that will last millennia, until all that remains is their code, their history, and in the end, the shell of their armor upon the shell of a man too easily slain by Jedi.
What a Visa. Just tell me all of
Blinded one
them.
shall return to her home
Yeah,
world,
just get
and as she
spill the
looked upon
beans.
you, she shall
Spill
look
the
upon
future
the
tea.
of that world, and perhaps at last see what she was meant to see. After that, I do not know. I do know that you must leave her behind. Where you are destined, you must not take anyone you love. It was Revan's choice as well.
The Handmaiden?
If she leaves this place, she will leave battle behind her, in no small part due to your influence. She will take Atris's role as historian and teach others of the Jedi exile.
Okay,
who
yeah.
gave
You know
up
what?
the Force
She seems like she would
and
be a great
became
teacher.
stronger for it.
Atton?
Atton is, as always, the fool. And the Force watches out for one such as him, I feel, as it does for the old such as I.
And you?
I would have killed the galaxy to preserve you. I would have let the galaxy die. You are more rare than you know, and what you
What
have
are you-
taught yourself must not be
Okay.
allowed to die. You are not a Jedi, not truly, and it is for that that I love you.
What of Baodur? You're not truly a Jedi because you
Their
understand.
paths are unknown to me, even the small one who waits for you outside this place. I sense it has one last journey for you. You must go where Revan did, into the unknown regions, where the Sith, the true Sith.
Man, I'm so.
wait
It makes
in
me so
dark.
sad hearing this that we didn't get KOTOR 3. And it also makes me so sad that this game didn't get the opportunity to be completed and, like, be the true beauty that it is, you know? It feels like a. It feels like a very flawed gem. Like, you see where it truly shines, but I think the dullness, where it's truly dull, is like. It overtakes so much of that shine. And Revan, he came here. Was here what happened to
It is
him.
because he remembered what lay buried here, this place, its teachings. It paved the way to Korriban, you know, the remnants here. And because Malachor, like Korriban, is on the fringes of the ancient Sith Empire, where the Sith wait for us in the dark.
But we already fought the Sith.
Have we? You thought that the corrupted remnants of the Republic, the machines spawned by technology that Revan led into battle,
Well, at least we got the
were
sequel
Sith?
trilogy.
You are wrong. The Sith is a belief, and its empire, the
And 8
true
TV
Sith
shows.
Empire, rules
And,
elsewhere,
like,
and
30
Revan
bad
knew
games in the
that
last
true
10
war is
years.
not against the Republic. It waits for
Although
us
Daft was saying
beyond
that
the
Outlaws
outer
was kind of
rim,
fun.
and he has
I don't
gone to
know.
fight it in his own way. And he left the Ebon Hawk and all its machines behind, for he knew he would not need them. And like you, he knew he must leave all loves behind as well, no matter how deeply
I think that
one
got
cares for
panned.
them.
Yeah, I don't think that. Daft was saying it was fun. Does he? Is it in the Outlaws? No. Star Wars. Let's look at what we have in the Star Wars. Battlefront 2, Battlefront Classic, Dark Forces. I mean, there's a couple of good gems. Good gems, good games, good gems. 36% liked this video game. Ooh. Andor show was amazing. Said it took them too much money to make another season. God damn it, Disney. You can't even do one thing right, and that's make good TV. It costs us too much money. It costs us too much money, and it got so many people actually to pay for Disney Plus. But, think of the shareholders, though. Think of the shareholders. Fuck you. Make good art. You have the money. Use it. Use it for something. The only good thing you ever make. Nope, too much money. Need to go back to slop. And this is why everybody needs to just like not support these corporations financially. Cuz they're going to keep making decisions that ruin art and say, "But what if we make AI slop? What if we make live action remakes of a show that is better CG?" Be fair, I pirated the show anyway. That's don't think about that. We that's probably how I'm gonna see it too. Let's be real. Saying that they post-release patched the game to make it way more tolerable. Holy shit! Ubisoft actually making a game not terrible? What a miracle! Drink up me hearties, yo ho. All I'm saying is that I'm not a big fan of One Piece, but the One Piece is real. The one piece of the internet where you can find media for free. Why?
Because such attachments are not the way of the Jedi, and they would only bring doom to them both in the dark places where he now walks. It would have helped had he made her understand, but she was always strong-willed, that one, and did not understand war as Revan did.
Why did you not follow him?
Because I did not know where he had gone. If he had asked, would I have gone? I do not know. But he will need warriors, Sith and Jedi, any who can be sent after him into the depths of space, for any who know the way.
Okay, where's the way
then?
then?
Go there with him and do battle at the end of all things. Instead, I remained here, and now show others the way.
Apparently there were stealth sections that you autofail when discovered and other stuff like that. Oh, I hate forced stealth like that. Stealth should be an optional, like most of the time, and then you can make, like, there should be maybe one or two stealth sections in an entire game where it's like, yeah, you autofail if you're discovered. That's it. At least that's in my opinion. Please don't make a ton of mandatory stealth sections. What of the Republic?
The Republic will fall, as it always has. A fall that will take millennia.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
The herds of Ithor. The surface of Telos will bloom again, and its golden fields shall again harbor scientists and thinkers. And complacent and peaceful, it shall forget the time that Saul Karath orbited it and brought fire to its skies. But it shall be a home world again to others who will stretch out across the galaxy.
Okay, you know what?
Life.
Maybe we did do some good things. What of Dantooine?
Dantooine shall survive. The community you saved
Please
shall
tell me that I
foundation
actually
of
did some
Dantooine
nice things.
shall be habitable again. They shall drive back the raiders, the Mandalorians, and all that strike at the outer rim. The Republic shall again establish their presence there, and shield it with its forces. And Dantooine shall heal, be safe, and its skies free.
I do like what they did with
the Academy shall
the Academy. Actually having it be, you know, healed. I don't know why you're even asking her. She's a known liar. That's true. she's just lying to placate me.
Nar Shaddaa shall persist as it always has, but there will be a heart to the world where there was nothing before, where once the lost and disposed were trapped there. Now they will struggle and grow.
She will definitely tell me whatever will help me save her. What of Onderon?
Talia shall have a long reign, Much good will come of it.
Well,
She will,
unfortunately, her
as she
Jedi
has, rule
assistant
wisely
is not
and
coming
well.
back ever.
Onderon shall remain in the Republic, and the world shall prosper.
Whatever will
though
make
its
you go
people
after
shall,
Revan
over
more like.
time,
Yeah.
lose their customs in the ocean
Yeah.
of the Republic and become
Kreia,
the
thank you
people
for the
of
follow.
Onderon no longer.
Thanks for stopping by and hanging out. Much appreciated. Why did you attack me? Well, maybe you shouldn't have had all of these, maybe you shouldn't have attacked me. Maybe you shouldn't have brought me to the edge of the galaxy and told me, but what if you were evil? No. What if evil? I need to prove that you're powerful or something. I do like Kreia as the character. I'm just misunderstood. Are you? I can't believe you're just an evil old woman that's so misunderstood. Laying the tracks through which she will create a foundation of another Sith empire. Yeah, I'm like a nice fella. I'm nice. I'm nice. I've never done anything wrong. I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little guy and it's my birthday on my home planet. Tell me about Korriban.
Korriban shall be as it always was. A graveyard for the darkest of
Yes,
the Sith
dude.
Lords, still whispering within
It's
their
my
tombs.
birthday. It's my
It shall
Force
always be a source
birthday.
of evil, spawning threats throughout the millennia. It, like Malachor, brushes the edges of the Empire that waits in the dark. And like Malachor, the Sith have forgotten it. For a time, they will remember. Revan knew this.
Thank you. Rest now. Your time in this place is over. Sorry, the death animation really took me out. The giant fist crumbles. The Ebon Hawk pulls away, flies through a giant hole through Malachor, escaping from a giant fiery explosive tunnel. Why did you laugh? I just fucking died. It's just the anime. I'm not laughing that you died. I'm laughing at the way that you died. Nice video feed, butthead. I can't control that these old games don't like to be captured. The Ebon Hawk flies away from Malachor 5. And it flies towards a different galaxy. I'm not laughing that you... Oh my god, that's just the end. That's it. You talk about it and you get a little conversation with Kreia that goes, hey, how does everything resolve exactly? So how do we resolve this? And Kreia just goes, yeah, you know, you kind of fix things. Anyways, your friends will go do their own thing too. Whatever. Bye. You fly away. You follow Revan and fly out into the middle of nowhere. Reminds me of when they had the end IDW Transformers were intended, so they had one character say out loud the rest of the plot points that were supposed to happen. That is it. Oh. That is very much what just happened there. Overall, I think that KOTOR 2 has a lot of fun stuff to it. I had a really good time. I wish that the game had more time to actually be good, like be fully baked. I kind of want to try playing the restored content mod at some point, but I don't think that will happen on the channel. Like, the last 2 hours was a lot of... You didn't RCM? No. No, I just wanted to play the Steam release and see what exactly was there and how fully incomplete it was. And it is definitely incomplete. I do want to try out the restored content just to see what is there. Turns out, not too much. Yep. Turns out there's some skin on the bone. It's still incomplete, but a lot more complete. Definitely, I don't know what they could have added to make it more complete and more interesting. And a lot of good dialogue missed. That's the thing that I would miss and want to see more of. I would love to see more of the dialogue, because from what Brungo said, it was just kind of like, it's just kind of there. When are you going to spin the wheel? That's a good question. I think I want to fully wrap up mentally on KOTOR, and then we'll set up the wheel. We'll set up the wheel and we'll make it. We'll see what I think 2 games go on the. We're gonna go on the wheel. We have a couple of different options here. Thank you everybody for participating in the KOTOR ride. I appreciate it very much. And I mean, Kreia is just a great character. Very, very interesting points to bring into Star Wars and be like, hey, this maybe everything about the Force kind of sucks. It's like, yeah, I can see your points there. Anyways, that'll be KOTOR then. Let me get the wheel set up real quick. Here, let's turn the music back on too. Let me get the wheel spin. Wheel o names. Okay. We have a bunch of stuff here. Okay, so we have RL Craft, Guilty Gear, Planescape Torment, lots of Pentiment, RL Craft, let's go. If you have your points, redeem them right now before I'm done getting everything set up for the wheel. Here, will this work? Yes, it is. Here, I'll move myself for this. We'll also move the chat. If you have any, if you wanted to add to the wheel, feel free. We'll shuffle this a couple of times. Yeah, just if you have any suggestions, now's the time to do it. If you have the points, now is a good time. I also need RL Craft again. Let's throw in another RL Craft then. RL Craft, since we're doing multiples. I mean, yeah. It is a raffle-based system here. If anybody else wants to spin or add to the wheel, it's the last moment to do so, because I think I'm gonna do it in 30 seconds, and we'll do 2 spins, simply because we have a couple of games on here, and I think it could be interesting. And yeah, like I've had a good time. KOTOR was a good time, but let's play some games that other people want to play. All right, running the spin then. What do we got? What's number one? What's game numero uno? Pragmata. Is that the game that just... Hang on. Is this the one that Daft wanted me to buy? Pragmata. $60. Yes. It's the new Capcom game with the little girl. The expensive one? Yeah. Jeff wants you to play it so that he can play it because he wants you to buy it. He does want me to buy it. I mean, I guess it's a good excuse to play the game. That's the winner. That's winner numero uno. I did not think Pragmata. And then we'll remove that since it already won, and we'll run one more. It's hilarious. I know. Think you buy it, play it for 1 hour, 50 minutes, and refund? That's the move. That'd be very funny. All right, so we have Resident Evil 1 and Pragmata. Resident Evil 1. Those are the next two games then. I gotta look at my budget and see if I can buy Pragmata soon or sooner than later. We did just get paid. We'll consult the budget. But yeah, this is the wheels. You just got paid. It's true. It's true. Hang on, did Twitch pay me as well? I don't think they have. I've been trying to see I've been trying to see when they're gonna pay me because I want to go buy some wigs for some channel point rewards as well. RL Craft is free, just saying. I think RL Craft will get played at some point as well. It's an excuse for me to go back into Minecraft, and I like Minecraft well enough. It'd be a good time. But I think the next game that we play is Resident Evil 1. Simply because I don't have to buy that game. Because I already own it. But yeah, thanks everybody for stopping by. I kind of have already run through everything I was gonna do today. Is there anybody live right now? Now feels kind of bad that I won because there's so many other stuff on there. Don't feel bad. Thought you were gonna play Tomodachi Life. I could do Tomodachi. I'm just feeling like I don't have a 6-hour stream in me today. It has been 3 hours. Yeah, I think I need a little bit more time to just like recoup today. But thank you for stopping by. I've been on the weekends doing the 6 hours and then the 3 hours every day too. I think we're gonna stick with 3 today. I wouldn't anticipate this happening that often, but I think it's just kind of a circumstantial day. Does anybody have any suggestions for a raid, perchance? Because otherwise, I'm just gonna... Yeah, Pragmata. Daft, so happy. Crimson Casts? Hang on, let me check Crimson Casts. Crimson Casts. Playing some Path of Exile too. You know, if Cray is suggesting it, yeah, I'll do it. I bought RE9. RE9 was not. RE9 is not a game that we're playing on the channel right now. Although it will get played probably. I think that'll be one of the 2 games that I pick next. Buddy of mine that does Path of Exile 2 commentary. Yeah, let's go right into Crimson Casts. Crimson Casts. Go say hi to Crimson Casts. We'll say Kreia sent us. Give an upside down smiley in the chat, and a Kreia sent us upside down smiley. But anyways, thanks again, everybody. Let me actually pop this. Want something more vibey or friendly? I am a Torah. I'll also check them out. We're just gonna raid into Crimson Cast. I'll check out I am a Torah on my side too. Anyways, thanks again, guys. Have a great rest of your day, and mwah.